Hey guys, assalamu alaikum, welcome back to my channel. Let's make some mozzarella stuffed chicken with garlic and butter sauce, creamy garlic butter sauce, with some homemade mash on the side. So sit back, stay tuned and watch how I make this. First of all, we're gonna prep our chicken breast, and these are huge ones. So what we're gonna do is get the extra skin or fat off it. Don't want any fat on it. And we're gonna slice it halfway through, and we're not gonna not all the way through, we're gonna stop at the end so there's an opening. So get the thicker side and we're gonna slice it through the middle like so. Like so. Like so. And what we're going to do is, with that meat hammer, what we call it, we're going to pound it down to make it flat so it cooks evenly. I've done something similar to that, but without the garlic and butter sauce, further down my list. Go and check it out, it turned out really nice. So you turn it over. Because I've got a thingy there, it makes it a whole lot easier. And you do that with the other two I mean. Next, we're going to marinate the breasts. We're going to add in about a teaspoon of smoked paprika, about a teaspoon of a cayenne pepper. That was a bit more than a teaspoon, about 1.5 teaspoons. About a teaspoon of black pepper, a tablespoon of garlic granule, a tablespoon of chilli powder, tablespoon of dried parsley, about a teaspoon of dried oregano, about 2 tablespoons of dark soy sauce, you can use light if you want, about a teaspoon of salt, but it's all according to your taste. And guys, if you have any yogurt, natural yogurt, you can add about 2 to 3 tablespoons in it. I haven't got any in my house at the moment. The one I've got is gone out of date, so I'd rather not use it. And you're going to mix it all in together. After you've covered it all properly, you're going to leave it to marinate for a couple of hours so all the spices and flavours really go into the chicken. So cover up and set aside. Guys, I forgot to add in some lemon juice, so that's about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Keep it comes through. And there we go. And whilst they're getting marinated, guys, I'm going to make some mash today, fresh mash, instead of chips, because I think it's going to go really nicely with the sauce. So I'm not going to put that in camera. I'm just going to make some mash with some cream and what do you call it, cheese and butter. So it's been a good couple of hours now. We've had enough time to rest, and now we're going to start with the chicken now again. And here I've got some sliced mozzarella cheese, and we're going to just place them in the middle like so. We're going to close them up, and with a toothpick I'm just going to poke them in so they don't move out of place. Like so. Now here guys, we've heated up a pan, and we're going to add some olive oil to that. And on a low to medium heat, we're going to start cooking the chicken. So I'm going to grill 2 here and the third one in the air fryer. And because they're so thick, we're going to fry them about 6 to 7 minutes on each side. But every 30 to 40 seconds or so, I'm going to flip them over so the moist keeps in. Moist stays locked in. As you all know, I've got difficulty using words. And we're going to, like I said, keep flipping them over every 30 to 40 seconds until it's fully cooked. Our chickens are almost done guys. So here I've got some diced up red capsicum. I'm just going to lightly fry them for a couple of minutes there, just to garnish them on top for an extra colour. As you can see, the cheese here is melting out, and we're almost there. How good do they look? And the flavour from the chicken is going to come onto the capsicum as well. And because they're quite thick guys, quite large breasts, we've extended the time to about 8-9 minutes on each side for them to get fully cooked through. And now we're going to turn the flame off. So to make the sauce, I'm using 5 garlic cloves there. You can use more, but I'm going to be using like garlic granule and stuff. So I'm just using only 5. The more the better really. So we can just roughly chop them up. And bear in mind guys, I'm just making it up as I go along, so that's how my best dishes work out. I just make up as it goes along. Next we get a saucepan, we heat it up, and we're going to pour in 280 mils of double cream. I'm sure you can use single cream too. We're going to leave the heat to low and let it warm up slowly. Mix it in so it doesn't stick at the bottom. And then we're going to bang in the garlic. And once that you see it's bubbling and all the edges, you mean it's warm, we're I'm going to bang in the butter. I'm just going to add the whole block. Let it melt on its own. It'd be best to actually cube it up, and then the whole reason for adding the butter now is if the cream was still cold, it would have been like separated. So we need to warm up the cream first and then add in the butter. The beautiful smell coming out of the garlic and the butter. And guys, this is enough sauce to cover 3 chicken breasts. So if you're making more, you're gonna have to adjust the amount. So can you see how quickly the butter has melted? Now to that we're gonna add some garlic granules. So I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons. Love a lot of garlic. About a tablespoon of white pepper. You can add black. Mix it. And this, guys, I don't want the sauce to be too thick. I want it on the lighter side. So I'm not sure yet, I may add in some milk in afterwards as well. I'm going to bang in a handful of chopped parsley. And guys, do you think I should add more butter to it? It is garlic and butter after all. I think I'm going to add the rest of the butter to it. There we go. So that's altogether 200 grams of unsalted butter. And we're going to add a bit of salt to that as well, according to your taste. Always start off with a little amount. You can add on after extra, you don't want it too salty. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. And keep tasting as you go along. That way you know what flavour it is and what, if you need to add anything extra on or not. The best way of cooking it is tasting as you go along. And wow, that just tastes really good. It's got no spice in it whatsoever. That's because I'm putting all the spices inside the chicken, marinated it with the chicken. Now guys, this is completely optional. This is Alioli a dipping sauce. It's a garlic dipping sauce there, and I absolutely love that. So I'm going to be adding, there's about 2 tablespoons in there. It's going to be about 2 tablespoons, so I'm adding it in there. It's not too strong, but it tastes fab. Need to go and get some more tomorrow. I'm going to add that in. And I don't think I'd be adding any more milk in it. It's nice and saucy as it is. And that is absolutely beautiful, guys. So I just made this up as I went along. I've added what I needed to add, and it tastes bomb. So now that's done. As quick as that, simple and quick as that, I'm going to turn the heat off. and wait for the chicken to be done. And it's time to plate up. So we're going to first drizzle some butter and garlic and butter sauce on the plate. And then we're going to place the chicken on top of them. To make it a bit more nicer, we garnish a bit of parsley on top. And there we go, guys, and look at our fluffy mash. Look how beautiful this looks, and I guarantee, guys, the sauce itself is absolutely amazing. The chicken, obviously it's got the mozzarella cheese in it and the flavorings, everything. You can't go wrong there. Really nice for a romantic evening, I would say, or if you've got guests around the evening. So hope you enjoyed watching this. If you did, hit the like button, share, subscribe, comment, and until next time, bye.